Hey everybody, welcome back to the tower. I hope you're doing good wherever it is you are and whatever it is you're doing. What I do here is I read tower moments only. So I hope that energy doesn't resonate with you. But if you're having a tower moment or you feel like you're about to, you've come to the right place. All I do is I draw two cards from the major arcana deck like this to find out what your tower moment's going to be. Then we look at the bottom of the deck for more information and then we clarify. Real simple, real easy. None of these messages are have any star signs or crows, so it's a collective reading, and they're all timeless. So you're watching this when the universe wanted you to see it. If this video doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. Just try another video that might help you out a little bit more, or feel right, or closer to the situation you have. All right. With all that out of the way, if you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, awesome. I think maybe I don't know. All right. Let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the old magician. This is someone who's lying to you. Yeah, false magician. Smoke, mirrors, pretender. Someone who's putting on a mask. Someone who wants you to do something and for their own benefit. So, there we go. That leads to your tower moment, and that leads to the lover's card, which is an emotional choice. I'm the lizard dude right there. That's me. And the emotional choice could be anything. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it might be. I don't know. We'll clarify a little bit here in a minute. But a huge emotional choice must be made. And the Hierophant and the Strength card. So, yeah, you've got to be strong and you got to learn this lesson. You're going to have to learn how to stand up for yourself, probably. But we will see. We will clarify and see what all this means. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but we'll give it a shot. What's this magician trying to do? Magician doesn't want you to walk away from something. They want you to stick around. For whatever reason, they need you. So they're going to put the mask on. They're going to wear the disguise. They're going to pretend to be super nice and helpful, but they're doing it for their own benefit. I think you might have seen through their lies one too many times, and you're sick of it. And now they're putting on the charm, right? So they're trying to get you to not walk away. And another eight of pentacles. They're doing this every single day. They are working real hard to put things back the way it was, even if because they don't have anywhere else to go. I believe. I think they can't walk away from this because if they do, they have nowhere to go. They're kind of stuck. They are not a good person. They're a scammer. They're taking advantage of you. They're using up all your resources, but at the same time, they're not a very good person. And you've seen that, and now they're trying to reverse case here. Ten of Wands, yeah, this is a burden. This person is doing their best not to be a burden, but they felt like it this whole time. They're trying to make your life easy, and you know better. That's the worst part. You know better. You know who this person really is under the mask. You've seen it. People don't change like that. If they change this to this amount, they're lying to you. And they're trying to pretend not to be that person anymore. As soon as you give in, as soon as you say, okay, maybe it was just, a moment, a phase or whatever, and you try to give them a second chance, before you know it, you'll be back in that same situation. They're manipulating you. Simple. Tower moment. Six of Wands. There's no victory here. The tower moment just brings frustration. So, see, you're in a fight with them, and they're going to twist your words. You say something, and they're just going to be like, but if I, or what about, and this, that, and the other. And it's not going to make any sense, but they're going to try to twist it in such a way that it does. So that's why I don't feel like you can win, and you're going to be kind of hurting yourself here a little bit with the Queen of Wands. Pentacles, not wands, pentacles under the tower. So there's tower moments, a drain on your energy. It's going to be an annoying fight. It's going to be one of those, yeah, but what about fights? It's not going to be a drag out fist fight or anything. It's going to be a manipulation fight where they try to convince you that you're an idiot. They gaslight you. And that's going to make you feel pretty bad about yourself. You're not going to sleep. You're not going to do the things you need to do to live. You're going to start neglecting yourself, and that's going to make you more susceptible to this stuff. They might even be doing that on purpose. Maybe they make your life a little bit more uncomfortable by doing weird things, sabotaging you a little bit. I don't know, but that leads to the Lover's card, and this is an emotional choice. Ace of Cups. Okay, so I think that yeah, Eight of Swords. Ooh, a lot of eights today. A lot of eights. Interesting. And the King of Cups. All right. I think you're smart. I think you're intelligent. I think you know better. I think you know better. That there is somebody else out there who's real, who is not a monster. And I think you think about them every day. I think you think about, man, my life would be so much better if I was with this person instead of who I'm with now. I think you do. The spark is there. The King of Cups is there. The emotional choice has to be made. Hierophant and the Strength card. Whatever this manipulator is trying to get you to do the opposite, man. This Tower moment is going to make you see that none of this is worth it. The drain, the energy drain, the frustration, the tiredness, the annoyance, the mess you might have to deal with at home because they're too exhausted to clean up after themselves, you know. We all get that way sometimes, but it's getting to big extremes. They are draining your resources, your money, your everything. And I think you know that you'd be better off with someone else. It's time to make the choice to move on. Bring this Eight of Cups and put it over here. All right? Move on. Whatever this manipulator is trying to get you to do the opposite. You deserve better. You know better's out there. Go for better. Level up. Move up. All right? Because at the end of the deck is the Knight of Swords, and that is the card of speed and getting through obstacles. Especially in this context, because here it's just this manipulator's putting a bunch of roadblocks in your way. What about this? What about that? You can't do that because, and it's just constant annoyance, frustration, pain, suffering. Use your Knight of Swords energy and blast through all of that and say, I need you out. I need you gone. I can't live like this anymore. This person in your life, whoever they are, they only care about what you have. They don't care about you. If you died tomorrow, they would hope that they get to keep living where they are and they'd be fine with that. You're a victim of a manipulator, a scam artist, trickster, liar, whatever you want to call it. But you need to make the emotional choice to cut them off. And that's going to take a lot of strength, bro. I don't know who's watching. I just saw somebody complain about somebody using the word bro in their YouTube video and they had to shut it off, and I thought it was funny, so I included the word there a couple times. Make the choice. You've learned your lesson. Cut the manipulator off. Go with what you know is better. Do the thing. All right? Okay, that's my reading for today, and I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. Check it out. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Appreciate you just for clicking on, but if you made it this far, that's cool. Please think about hitting the old subscribe button. I try to upload every day. It's totally free. And yeah. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Remember, make the choice. Cut the scammer off. Goodbye. Have a good one.